The following program is video supplemental instruction. VSI is brought to you by the Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.
Question number 18 again focuses on math. Before we were doing kind of concepts with questions 13 through 17. Question number 18 says, an infant ibuprofen suspension contains 100 milligrams per 5.0 milliliters. The recommended dose is 10 milligrams per kilogram body weight. How many milliliters of this suspension should be given to an infant weighing 18 pounds? So our infant weighs 18 pounds, and we want to know how many milliliters of this suspension should we give. So in order to go about solving this, we know that the infant weighs 18 pounds. Let me rewrite infant here so it looks a little more legible. And we know that 10 milligrams you give for every kilogram and 100 milligrams per every 5 milliliters. Well, it tells us that 1 pound equals 453.59 grams. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and convert our 18 pounds into grams. So we have the infant weighing 18 pounds, multiply it by 453.59 grams per pound. Let's go ahead and cross the pounds out. And then let's go ahead and cross out, we want to get in terms of kilograms, not just grams. So we know there's 1 kilogram for every 1,000 grams. Grams cross out, and we're left with 8.1702 kilograms. So that's how much the baby actually weighs. So once we know how much the baby weighs, we have 8.1702 kilograms, then we can go ahead and multiply by 10 milligrams per every kilogram of body weight. So we have 8.1702 kilograms times 10 milligrams per every kilogram. Again, the kilograms cross out, and we're left with 81.702 milligrams. And the last thing we do is we know that we have 81.702 milligrams, and we know that we have 100 milligrams per every 5 milliliters. So what I did was I took 81.702 milligrams and divided it by 100 milligrams and then multiplied it by 5.0 milliliters. So we know that because it's only 81.7 milligrams for this 18-pound infant, we know that it's going to be less than 5 milliliters because 100 milligrams would be 5 milliliters, 200 milligrams would be 10 milliliters, etc. So this is going to be about 80% of 5 milliliters, and when you work it out, it is equal to 4.1 milliliters. So we do 81.702 divided by 100 times 5 gives us 4.1 milliliters, and if we look on our answer choices for question 18, answer choice number 5 says 4.1 milliliters. So we need 4.1 milliliters of this 100 milligram per 5 milliliter suspension given to an 18-pound infant. So this question just involves a lot of dimensional analysis, converting pounds to grams, grams to kilograms. Once we know how much the infant weighs in kilograms, we can multiply it by how many milligrams per every kilogram the child needs. And then once we know how many milligrams that the child needs, we can find out the volume of the suspension.
The Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.